Hey there lovelies, welcome back to my channel where we cover all things makeup. My name is Maddie and today in this video we are going to be following along a Vogue tutorial. Vogue is so fun to watch. I love all of the celebrities and the models that go onto the channel and that they share their skincare and their makeup routines. In this video I'm going to skip over the skincare part and just go straight into the makeup. And here we go.
I am going to do a little bit of concealer. And this is a Lancome Tiny Doll Ultra Wear. I use my fingers for almost all the makeup I add on. I find it to be easier than using brushes. I will use a brush.
Okay, so we're gonna do some concealer and it looks like, I'm just gonna use my finger here. She dots it kind of just here under her eye. And then a little bit along her chin. A little bit more on, and then down her nose. And she does, fingers are a great way to blend in your makeup if you don't have brushes available or if you're on vacation. And it warms up the product nicely. She's hitting all of the spots that really need to be covered. I'm gonna bring it down just the side of my nose a little bit. Hit that little bad boy right there. Brush is a good idea to make sure those edges are all blended super well so it's not a stark difference too much.
I'm gonna put this blush on because look, this color is insane. Fingers first. Makeup artists always tell you to smile when they put the blush on so they can see where your cheeks actually pop.
So I don't have that blush color. That's a really good one. But I'm just gonna use this little mini rare blush that I have. I could not find a single color like that in my collection. And I'm gonna put it on my hand here. And then I'm gonna do what she's doing and just really put this on. This is probably going to be too much. She's doing it on the really high points of the cheeks, and this is actually a really good placement because it's kind of like where the sun naturally hits you. When I get sunburned, this is what it looks like. And this is why I love watching tutorials and following along. Just as much as I'm creating content for you guys, I consume content because there's so much to learn, right? I'm just learning this nice beachy fresh look that I get to take with me when I go to California. That's why I'm wearing my California necklace, that I get to go visit and I can feel put together.
For the rest of my face I'm going to take these and then I'm going to put this on my eyelids. Just a beautiful burgundy color. It's called Nude, and I love putting something on my eyelids that just enhances the natural shadow that you already have, and it really makes your eye color pop. I am going to use the Hourglass shimmer, and now that actually makes a big difference. I am going to use a brush at the end here just to blend it in. Let's do a little bit of an eyeliner. That's the wrong side. The other side. A little bit of a kitten liner in the corner.
Okay, so I don't have a cream eyeshadow like she does, but I do have kind of these two. I'll probably use this one here. It's called Loyalty. This is from the Beauty Bay Berries palette, and it's a powder, but I'm gonna use my finger like she does. And what's nice is that I also have blue eyes like she does, so I'm really curious how this is going to look. Mine's going on a little bit stronger than hers, and it's not gonna be as nice as as using a brush to blend it out, but not bad. Yeah, pink is one of my favorite. Any shades of pink really are my favorite to use with blue eyes. I think they just make blue eyes pop so much. Okay, so her eyeshadow is messy, which is nice because that's, what you're going for with a beachy look, is this, haphazardly, I threw it together, but also I've been at the beach all day and looking beautiful. And my eyeshadow's a little bit darker than hers, but I do not have the color that she has. So I'm going to use my Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette, and I'm going to go in with this travertine. That looked pretty close to what she's using. kind of a taupey color to make it all pop. Oh yeah, that's super pretty. It's like a sunset. And also it's so much, you know, it's so nice to learn from like these supermodels and celebrities who are getting their makeup done professionally all the time, and, you know, learning what their day-to-day tips and tricks are and what they've learned from makeup artists. And then she's gonna do an eyeliner, and I'm just gonna, from that same Natasha Denona palette, I'm gonna take Silhouette. It looks like she's using a brown. I'm just gonna use an eyeshadow here. And she said to do just a kid liner, so. So it's interesting. I have blonde eyelashes, and so they don't, you know, stand out like as much as hers. Hers are naturally dark, which is really nice. She doesn't put any mascara on. She doesn't do anything with her, you know, eyebrows. So that is interesting. Not against it, just a different take. I will say, if you're wearing mascara to the beach, it's gonna run, and when you get in that water, so that's not a pretty look.
Oh, lips. I like natural lips, but I love red lips. I'm on like a lifelong search for finding the best red color, lip colors. So this lipstick is one of the very few perfect red colors I have found in my life. And this is actually Dries Van Noten. And then this beautiful red. Just dab it on first.
That is a beautiful red. I do not have that beautiful red. I have a orangey red here. It's a Dior lipstick. I had to depot it into a chapstick, but that will be okay. That'll make it apply here. So she says to dab it on, and then she swipes it. Okay, I will say that this is definitely different for me. I think my eyeshadow is just a little bit too dark pink. I think if it was a lighter pink, it would not clash as much with the red lipstick here, but I do love a bold red lipstick. And the pink, you know, it is making my eyes, the blue, stand out really well. So, you know, it's a combo I'm not mad at. I actually really like it. So if you are ready to go to the beach, here's your new fresh look. Let me know what you like to wear to the beach in the comments for a makeup look. And remember to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so I can keep bringing this awesome content to you guys. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!